We're gonna continue with the 2.4 trailblazer mission today. I
Old
also
friends.
took a look.
Meet yet
Looks like
again.
there's a few events up right now, so I'm also gonna work on the events that aren't story locked right now. Oh, hello, Sila. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Sila. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Are you having a good weekend so far, guys? I stayed up kind of late yesterday, so I'm a little bit sleepy today. But I have caffeine in front of me. Come on, caffeine, do your job. I did not do Divergent Universe last week. I gotta do Divergent Universe this week. I have not been logging in super diligently recently. Let's see. Ooh, maybe I should exchange some of my stuff here. So I have a better estimate on how many rolls I have. Ooh, 24. We gotta up our game, chat. Let me see if any of these events are like time locked. That one's time locked. Canyon mission. Oh, apocalyptic shadow again. I have to remember I can do that too and get some gems. I'm gonna start this one. I think this is like a photo taking event, so this one shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be story locked. Okay, going back to the logo. All the way over here should be good. Well, how do you stick it?
All remains as it did yesterday.
Oh, hello, Leonix. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you?
Intelligent Intellitrons.
Do you speak Intellatron? Well, Aurelius, you may not know me, but I know all about you. Oh no, it's a stalker, Jen! Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Randolph. I am a Pentaconian trainee dreamscape healer, training under Dr. Edward. Not Dr. Edward! Recently, I've been working hard to remove this training part from my title. I've heard about you from a number of friends in Pentacony, and I believe that you and I are quite similar. How so? Are you as cool as I am, or as great a fighter? Didn't think so, bro. No, I think you misunderstand me. I just mean that we have interests in common. You and I are both bona fide trash can enthusiasts! Ah, yes, a man of culture! I can tell that you are a man of fine taste. Though we may have different parents, I guess that makes sense. What nonsense are you sprouting? I'm happy you approve. Searching for evidence that people once existed in deserted land. I don't think there is anything else that greater satisfies the curiosity of the heart. So I have combined this passion of mine with my path in life and come to Shenzhou to complete my graduate research. He's doing his PhD in trash cannery! Researching just trash cans! He's gonna publish his paper in the Nature Journal! Go off, Randolph! I'm your #1 supporter! What has being a dreamscape healer got to do with trash cans? I'm sorry to tell you this, but there are no trash cans on the Shenzhou. It is not possible for a civilization to not create trash, just like a person will never stop emitting memoria. What I want to do is to research the memoria that the Shenzhou people emit. I guess you could say that I want to research psychological trash. Whoa, he's getting heavy here! Put simply, I need people to help me photograph, or should I say, locate, the scattered memoria floating amongst the Shenzhou people. You mustn't underestimate the importance of such trace amounts of memoria, much as the contents of a trash can reflect the quality of life in a city. Scattered memoria reflects various indicators and mental states in people. It has outstanding value for medical research. Having finished his explanation, Randolph pulls out his phone to show you some pictures and videos. At first, the images just seem to show regular street scenes and interactions. However, there is a familiar and unexpected figure among the crowd. It's Mr. Trash Can! Look at him flexing! Do you even hit the gym, bro? Precisely. The undervalued psychological fragments of people, memoria, roaming the streets and alleys. I have developed an imaging program that makes these scattered memoria clumps visible to your camera lens using the physical form we both love most. So, Aurelius, this is the simple and joyous task ahead of us. Pick up your camera, roam the streets and alleys of the Shenzhou, and snap up pictures of these trash cans for me. Once the marking for scattered memoria is complete, I will begin to capture work and carry out research on the memoria of the Shenzhou people. Is this legal? Of course it's legal. The Shenzhou people don't give a hoot about this kind of spiritual dandruff. There's no way they make legislation to protect it. So there is no way my research would be forbidden. Sorry, Aurelius, I've been talking your ear off this whole time. Would you like to give it a try for yourself?
Oops, I meant to say sure. He gazes wistfully into the distance. I wonder if it's just one photo per day. Oh, I guess it's just whatever ones are unlocked, so we can take multiple pictures. Ooh, we gotta find all the trash cans. Alright, chat, it's trash day. Time to take out the trash. Like take them out on a date, cause, yeah. Trailblazer moment! Move the camera crosshair. Whoa, this guy's meditating. Whoa, different scores. Alright, not all trash cans. Oopsies. Not all trash cans are equal. Some trash cans are better than others. Ooh, it's like a moving photo shoot, it seems. Wonder if, oh, I can only look in one direction. Ah. I spy with my little eye! Mr. Trash Can that just suddenly appeared! Wonder why we're walking so slow. Woo! I got you! You thought you could fool me. Gold trash cans will perform a special action. Take the picture during the special action.
Ooh.
Posing. Ah, gotta get a little closer to that one, I guess. Ooh, there we go. Cursor was stuck there for a bit. I wonder if it's only one direction.
Welcome to my shop.
Ooh, this one's hiding. He's looking like a normal trash can. I feel like there's one that's gonna appear here. He's going on a jog! Oh! I feel like I'm on It's a Small World, but I'm looking for trash cans instead of like moving little people. Oh my goodness, sir, are you okay? It's a small world after all. Oh! Okay, I'm locked in for that gold trash can there. Alright, do your action. Do your action! Rose flexing. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. I feel like there's a guy that's gonna like... Oh my goodness, sir! How come all these trash cans are falling out of the sky? This is like a safety hazard. I hope they're alright. I don't think I see any more falling from the sky mysteriously. Yippee! I wonder if I got all of them. Can I have waffles? Can I please have some waffles? Hello, Airblers, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. Let me do a shout out for you. There we go. Oh, I don't know how to type. I hand you some waffles. What sauce would you like with your waffles? Is this like Pokemon Snap? Yeah! Hello, Buddy Master. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you? I missed the bronze trash can. You know what? That's fine. Maybe he was like camouflaging. Ooh, wait, is this a new description for Down Home? I feel like we're gonna get some more lore in this story quest. Also, do a shout out for you in a bit too, Buddy Master, once the cooldown goes down. Maple Syrup! I'm doing well, how are you? Yay, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing good too.
My last assistant had an insatiable quirk that's been so long fiddling with the composition and lighting that when they finally picked up the camera, they weren't able to capture anything. Before I send you out for more sampling, I'm going to try and store this scattered memorial. I need to test whether containment is possible. Alright, Aurelius, if you have time again in the future, remember to come and find me.
I wonder where that last trash can was. It was hiding somewhere. I like this event. It's fun. Hello, Rue. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you?
I have come to help you photography.
I wonder how many... Oh, wait, this is really neat. Most of them have already unlocked. Guess this event probably started like maybe on Monday or Sunday after I played on Saturday. This is honestly like such a vibe. Ooh, I gotta watch up here. It looks like there's some chilling up here. Oh. It's camouflaging. I don't see anything here. Do I see anymore? Oh, these guys are a little far. I feel like there's gotta be like one that appears here. I don't think I see any here. Gotta get this guy. this level's a bit harder. They're just kind of like hiding in all these places. Gotta look up and down. Well, that guy has a lot of emotional baggage. Emotional garbage? Looks like he at least accepts it. He's vibing with it. This guy's passed out. Is there more? Ah, there's a guy over here. I feel like there's a guy that's just gonna... Wait until there's like one right there. I don't think I see any more. Unless there are a few that randomly fell out of the sky. Looks like that one wants some food. See a few more back there, but I think those are the ones we've seen already. Oh. Ooh. He just came out of nowhere. No, not the trash cans riding star skips! Dang, those are gonna be hard to find. Doing good. I re-entered my fanfic Reddit era and I have my first 3 Genshin cosplays planned now. Ooh, which ones? How's the writing going? I hope it's going well. Oh my goodness! He's just falling! Why are you falling, sir? Whoa! He kicked us there! Oh my goodness! These trash cans are really just falling! Yay! I found all of them this time! Someday I will go back to the other one and I will find that last bronze one.
Thank you so much, Aurelius. These pictures will make collecting and containing the memoriam much easier. How should I explain this? I'm sure you must have tried Soul Glad before. No matter how tightly a soda bottle is sealed, some gas will leak out after the battle has been lying around for too long. Similarly, human thoughts produce tiny amounts of memoria, but they are so diluted that they are almost negligible. Pediconian therapists have long preferred going deep into the dreamscape to research concentrated memoria. However, I don't believe in this practice. The trash that people cast aside still has value. People just don't know how to make use of it. I plan to begin by studying the scattered memoria of long-lived species that broaden the study of psychological therapy. Perhaps there will come a day when I will be able to unveil the secret behind what the Shinzo people call the Mara Struct.
Ooh, if this guy finds out what causes Mara Struck and how to prevent it, bro, this guy's got a future ahead of him. Go off, Randolph! Make good contributions to science! In Ode, we have Lynette, Farina, and Milani, but only if Milani actually gets a cosplay from Doki Doki. Ooh! Have fun! Oh, thank you so much for the 3 stream shaker! Thank you so much for the support! He had a stomach ache and he thought of me? Yay for Jones! This is actually like my favorite thing ever. Just like slowly going around taking all these pictures of trash cans. That's one. I don't think I see any here. I'm always like, what if one just randomly drops out of the sky? Whoa! Oh! Gonna randomly drop down. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh. one's just gonna randomly drop out of the sky at any given moment. I see a gold trash can there. Oh my goodness! They see him rolling! Oh my goodness. Ooh, that one was a tricky one. Kind of blends in. Oh. Silver ones are a bit unpredictable. I hear one walking somewhere. But where could it be? Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! One here. There's another one here. Oh! Oh! I think I got the one on the door earlier. I think he was just making some noises. Oh! Oh my! So many of them! Think I got all of them? Nice! The voting hasn't started yet, but I'm in the brainstorming phase for my A place further in the universe season 2. Ooh! Have fun, have fun! Brainstorm well! Hey Aurelia, how are you? Hello, hello Delina, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today! How are you? I am doing good! I like this new little mini game they have. Having a fellow enthusiast, notice my chain of thought makes me so happy. From gold to bronze, the brighter the color, the more concentrated the scattered memorial is. I figure that catching sight of a bright and shining gold trash can after a long day of working yourself to the bone would be a wonderful feeling. I should mention that I found the materials for these trash cans in one of Dr. Edward's dream books. I've got no idea where they came from, so I just took them out and used them for myself. It seems there are more people out there that share our enthusiasm, my friend. I'm a student. I don't have much money. If I can repurpose them, then I will. Either way, Aurelius, if you have time, remember to come back and see me again. I'm losing my mind because this is being dum-dums. D23 is so long. Oh, what's D23? Ooh, he's getting his money back! He's getting that research money, research funding. You think Dr. Edward is kind of like his PI? This is the last photo one we can do for now, and then we'll keep going with the Trailblazer mission. I have a feeling that one March event is going to be a pretty long event. Oh my gosh! The DT is so cute! Huh? Oh, right here. Is this bro good? He's like floating. This guy's just taking his afternoon nap. That other guy's possessed. They are not the same. D23 is like Disney Expo. Ooh, where they show off new movies and stuff. Ooh. Is there like a specific series you wish they would make a movie of? I feel like a guy's gonna... Yeah. I think I hear a guy running. He's walking his dog! Oh wow. That guy just popped out of nowhere. Hi, D-Ting! Gotta be quick with this one, because this one might start flexing soon. I feel like there's always some guy in the bushes over there. Yeah! Whoa, he beat meet the soldiers. He's a strong boy. Oh. I feel like there might be one that appears here. Alright, this guy's gonna strike a pose. He's posing next to him. I feel like there's gonna be another trash can that suddenly appears here somewhere. Oh, he says. Oh my gosh, he's rolling! Oh, this is so cute! TT's pushing it! I almost missed that bronze one there. I feel like there's another one that's gonna pop out here, maybe. Oh, I guess not! Did I get them all? Ah, I missed 2 bronze ones! It's okay. They were supposed to showcase something on Fortnite. Really, I'm a Star Wars fan. I just don't want Disney to pick up Star Wars. Ooh, good luck! I hope they make a really good movie. I really look forward to writing it. Yuzuki Shiraishi deserves a season 2, so I will make one in fanfic form. Yes, yes! Have fun, have fun! I don't want Disney to mess up the new Mufasa movie. Oh, they're making a new Mufasa movie? Hello, hello, Night. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you? For research, of course, I want to use my research on scattered memoria to find a treatment method for dehumanization. I found records on being Mars-struck when I was searching for materials in the library and grew curious. I've been working on this research topic for the past few years, and according to the materials I have so far, it is not just the unique physiology of the Shinzo people that plays a decisive role in the development of Mara, but their memories and emotions as well. If I can find a cause for this illness in the psychological trash, then there is hope for the development of a cure. I bet Dr. Edward never would have imagined that I got this inspiration while trash can diving. Either way, Relius, if you have time, remember to come back and see me again. I'm like, honestly, actually super invested in this guy's like research. Like, I hope I'll find him at a later point, and then it's like him like slowly starting to do like clinical trials to find a medicine for like the Mars-struck. Can you imagine like Blade finally being able to rest peacefully because he got the cure for being Mars-struck? Or do you think he forgot so much and he lost himself so much that it's a bit too late for him? What about you, really? The Panda movie looks good, well, decent. Ooh. I don't follow Disney too much anymore, but I remember I used to watch like all the Star Wars movies that came out like in the movie theater, and then I kind of stopped a while back. I think I watched like a little bit of like the Kylo Ren arc, but I didn't finish it. And then I know they came out with some other movies afterwards. I guess we shall continue with the mission. Alright. We're gonna find March 7th and Danhan. Looks like they're in this area too.
That's a hefty battle.
Don't need to teleport elsewhere. They're communing. Hi, Aurelia. Hello, Bubble. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you? We are currently working on the 2.4 trailblazer mission right now. We did a little bit of the trash can event, and that one was really fun.
There you are.
Why are you here too, Yanqing? What kind of master waits on their apprentice's doorstep? March, show some respect to your master.
You gotta call him Master Yanqing now.
It's an honor to learn from you, Master Yanqing. Oh, in all those immersions and novels I watched, when apprentices want to pay their respects to their masters, they usually bring fancy gifts, kneel, and bow. I'm really sorry, but I haven't prepared anything yet.
It's okay, just go buy him a boba.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
He's like, I'm embarrassed.
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it.
Baby's first experience being called master.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
Dang, you get time out. What will you do? March is always a good girl.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
March Academia arc. Now they released a lot of Star Wars shows. Star Wars Visions is a recommended. Ooh, what is it about? Doing alright. I'm almost 20% of the way to VIP here. Oh, thank you so much for the support, Bubble. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Just like make her life hell, actually.
Danheng, do you even have a heart? Did you lose it somewhere?
I mean, didn't he lose, like, the dragon heart or something?
By
checks
the
out.
way, where's Yunli?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, bye, March. Oh, March's perspective. I'm about to start. I'm a BRB. Ooh, have fun, have fun.
Seriously? It's the first day and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
You are exactly 2 milliseconds too late.
Master Yunli, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu swordplay then.
I really do feel like March is that one guy in that meme where it's like, can I have a waffle? Can I please have a waffle? I just like Yunli and Yanqing beefing. Oh, hello, Matsuri. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid.
Let me do a shout out for you.
There we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Aurelian. It's nice to meet you.
We are currently playing the 2.4 trailblazer class for Honkai Star Rail right now. March is learning some swordplay from her 2 teachers. Aside from Honkai Star Rail, I also play Genshin Impact, Pokemon games, Fire Emblem games, the Devil May Cry series, Elden Ring, Ace Attorney, and also I started playing Yakuza 0 recently. How was your stream? I hope it went well. What did you play today? I'm doing good? Yay, I'm glad you're doing good. I am also doing good. I'm going to bed now. Oh, good night, Sela. Take care, Nestle. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. Bye, sleep well. Good night. Take care. I stay up until 2 a.m. for Aurelia. Oh, thank you, Bubble. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Muffins Girls. Thank you so much for the support. How are you doing? Yanqing and Yunli married couple in the big... They're already fighting like one, not gonna lie. Hello, Kura. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you? It was good. I've done the newest class for Honkai Star Rail. Ooh, did you play the trash can one yet? That was really fun. I like the little like slow progression as you take pictures. It kind of makes me feel like I'm You know those like rides at some amusement parks where it's like you kind of just sit there and they show you exhibits and the little tram or car goes really slow? That's what it kind of feels like. Not yet. Woo, you got it. So much fun. It's like really relaxing taking pictures of random trash cans actually.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices.
My swordplay is better than yours.
Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
Yunli's winning. She gave her a free fit. Yanqing, where's my fit?
Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful.
How's Yanqing gonna top that? Yunli gave us a whole new fit. I also compared them to a married couple too. Is this what trash can? Yeah, the trash cans! Remember when Yunli took his sword? She's like, kill that monster. No sword trading me. Dang. I feel like she would really like take care of like the chores and the finances. Like Yanqing would come back after working his job and then she'd be like, so did you grab the milk on the way back? And he'd be like, the what? And she's like, I told you to grab the milk. Stand in the corner. Time out. The grocery store's closed.
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories.
Ooh.
I put a lot of thought into it.
Unlike someone. Not the milk.
You're awesome, Master Yunli.
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Oh, he's gonna one-up her.
Huh?
A
You have
sword?
a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Are you gonna give March a sword?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
Dang!
Bet you didn't see
Merry
that one
Christmas
coming,
to
did you, Yunli?
March. Why's he have to follow that up? He's like, oh, I actually got you a gift too, March. And she's like, wow, a fit and swords? And then he has to look with that smug smile towards Yunli and go, bet you didn't think I'd get her a pair of swords. Honestly, I think swords, can you really compete, Yunli? It's literally too much trying to win their child's place. I heard you wanted an electronic. I got you an iPad. Okay, but I also got you an iPad. But this iPad is a different color. I have to get dressed up, but I hope you have a good team rally and take care. Oh, good night, Mitsuri. Take care, Natsu. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. And thank you so much again for the raid. Bye, take care, Sophie. Good night.
The real competition is just getting started.
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
She's like, I feel like something's gonna happen. Woo!
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Oh, her fit is cute. I love the
Perfect.
little like hair
I chose
bun.
it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
Yanqing, you can't relate.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought
Ooh.
in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do
Whoa.
is see just how strong your
Really
fundamentals are.
throwing her in.
Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
And then the child be like, I love you both. Real, because that's literally March. She's like, I'm so happy I get two great masters.
They give me so many cool gifts.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Meanwhile, Yanqing and Yunli are competing to see who's the better master.
Okay.
I love the little bells they added to her hair. It's so cute.
Ooh. Her fit is so cute.
I love like the little flowers on her stockings. Oh, this is so cute. I love the little like flower motifs with the branches.
Ahem. All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in.
Oh, he said that already.
Well, I heard you have some. Come on. Step forward and strike.
Peach blossoms and divine sword descend.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
I suppose I am,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
I feel like Yanqing and Yunli would use both their generals as their marriage counsels. They hide behind their generals, like, general, not that, like, not that I want to, but, I wonder if they would even ask, honestly. I feel like they would just, like, keep pretending that they hate each other's guts for the longest time, and then the generals would be like, hey, I think they get along. Let's, like, actually, you know?
Then I apologize in advance,
Let's
Miss March.
ask them if they would like something arranged.
I could take 10 of you.
No rush, Miss March. You're still inexperienced with the sword. Why don't you use your skill first and learn a few moves from me? Understood. Now I'll ask Master Yanqing to teach me some more moves.
Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Oh, that's so cute! She's
Lofty
like, have some
swordplay
tea,
is
but
all
it's
about being
boba!
swift and agile in your movements.
Oh. Shiva's attacks can accumulate charge for March 7th and make her realize powerful abilities.
The sword is like water. It cannot.
Right on time. Yes, you! Ignore him. Strength is everything. Right on time.
Like this?
Well done.
Here you go, master.
How many can you block? Bladed flight. Practice is over. Swords
She gets us a magical tea and he gets buffed.
Strike apart.
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Bladed flight.
Awesome.
Oh,
You'll make good practice.
cute!
With a true heart and focused mind. Here I come. Not very sportsmanlike.
Yes, you! Right on time.
How many can you block? Strike apart.
Mountains fall!
Ooh, let's use her ult.
Yes, you!
All Gingan has to do then is go Hair Cousins an instant win. Let's zero cycle that argument. Oh, who's that? Shiva like Master Shiva. Which is funny because Shiva means master, so it's master.
The sword
Oh,
is
so
like
much
water.
she like
Do
offers
not remain
him
still.
tea.
Bladed flight.
He gets so.
Self, not the sword.
What's that word? He gets like so proud of the fact that he's a master that he gets a speed buff. That's so cute. I don't want to use the ult just yet.
Job.
Bro got promoted.
Yes, you!
I could take 10 of you. Yeah. Oh, I get it. All right, check out this.
Ooh.
Time to show you what I can really do.
Oh, that's so cute. She's thinking of D-Ting, swords, and boba.
Dragon, white tiger, less carbs. What's this?
What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Did she say less carbs? Oh, I just noticed! Her little skill is a boba bottle. That's so cute.
Right on time.
Leap through clouds!
Blade and flight.
Stop!
Yes, you. Right on time.
Dang! Yumly's doing all the damage here.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
We had a suggestion in another stream that we desperately need an Ice Abundance character, and they would just serve ice cream or boba for healing. Brilliant. That'd be so cute!
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
Imagine it's like just some guy we meet on our travels that works at an ice cream bar, but the catch is the ice cream has like special healing powers. So it's just the dude in like an apron going, here, have some ice cream. And then it could like bring people back if they like fell in combat. Also, the Trailblazer and Daniel get stabbed for their upgrades. March only had to get adopted by 2 sword masters for her upgrades. So unfair. I know, right? She got the easy way out. Like, she also got boba, fun times with eating. Danhong and Trailblazer really went through some to get their powers.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
You mean lawful swordplay?
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her
Strength.
Oh.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
March just standing there like, guys?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding 2 swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
I mean, she can do both. Strength and agility.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what
Dang!
makes you? A lunatic?
Dang! Yeah, she really went, you, Delulu?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
She's like babysitting them.
It does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
That's certainly a journey, that's for sure. Ooh. Oh, designate an ally as Shifu to learn enhancement effects from different schools and master powerful abilities. Ooh. Oh, she's got to use like different Lycans now too. Guess you could use Yan Qing's Lycan, I suppose. Clearly, Yunli hasn't read the Shizou Quartet.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom. We're all
Oh!
good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going?
The artwork is so pretty! Look at Yunli eating!
As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2
does not
Cloud
look very
Knight sword
amused.
masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yenqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yenching wouldn't have it.
She's like, help, save me! And they were like, nah, you're on your
Still,
own.
I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills.
I think it'd be so cool if March just ends up becoming like a master of everything. Like, as Star Rail continues in the storyline, it'd be really cool if she would unlock like multiple different paths also. But she would unlock different ones in different orders compared to the Trailblazer. And it's because she has like this unique ability to just learn different styles and paths really quickly.
Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Ooh, the war dance is approaching! Hello, Dusum, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you? I came back from the D23 Fortnite reveals. I'm actually pretty hyped for it. I'm gonna go get some sleep. So have a good night and have a good stream, Relly. Lots of love. Oh, good night, Toledo. Take care, Nessa. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm glad you had fun at your event. Yay! Thank you, thank you. Sleep well. Take care. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Naturally think swords could be a hat. Did your swords belong to someone from the Astral Express way long ago? Did they belong to someone super important? Didn't think so, March. Oh yeah, nothing beats the power of hat and dancing. True. Like, look how powerful the breakdancing skill is in Yakuza 0. The sillier something is, the stronger. That's just fighting algorithm right there. You brought a sword to a hat fight! Under the strict supervision of her two masters, March 7 trains tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. No, not the tennis elbow! On the day after the sword training.
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
Maybe I have a chance of defeating my masters? Just watch, I'll win a fight when the time comes.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
She's like, must have been because I was a fast learner.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
Dang!
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades can improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yenching wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
More doesn't mean better.
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Let's not kick anyone's butt. They're just like dancers because they can't find make it look stylish. Real. Yaching and Yanli be like, oh, our child grows so fast. And it's actually her just like babysitting them.
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
March is like, bro, right in front of me?
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
That's how they show their friendship.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true.
Ooh, he's scoping out the competition.
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
Dang, bro's up to something. Someone come get the child they're fighting. Get the children they're fighting again. General? General? Actually, generals? Your kids? Your kids are fighting in the courtyard? Hey, I want my beard tonight, but I want to say hi and stuff. Oh, hello, Kima, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing? Who told you who to button, Mr. Jiao Qiu?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
This is Mr. Jiao Qiu. Chuckle, pink-haired fox.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too. I'm Jiao Qiu, the healer working for the general of the Zhenzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our
That's
training?
cheating, sir.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Avert your
I
eyes,
don't know
avert
anything
your
about
eyes.
martial arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
Oh, his sleeves actually look so cool. Like, the red part is actually longer, but then they split, and he has another sleeve underneath. Sorry, I just got off work. Oh, no, you're good. Rest well and take care. You worked hard today.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools.
Whoa, those are...
Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking.
Bro said knife?
They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking
Whoa,
method,
is he
by
cooking
which
here,
I mean
chat?
the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
You got a little sidetrack there. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Alright, Chad, which option should we choose here? I'm getting hungry, or I'm getting hungry. My feet hurt like a bee stung them. Oh no! Please rest your feet, Akuma. Take care. I think number 2 is really calling out to me, guys.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Food can be a healing experience.
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Zhenzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy.
Ooh, food
So it's only
therapy.
natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the general's cook?
I'm a healer.
Cooking
But
is just
anyway,
a hobby.
A cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all,
He said violence.
the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
He really said I'm a healer, but boom. I'm
obviously I'm getting hungry. Yeah, obviously. I got it, man. That's the best option there. Why is suddenly getting all serious with kids? Seems like he got offended.
Why is this guy suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Yeah, that's kind of weird, bro.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
Hot sauce?
No?
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Yeah, bro. Pass the yeah, bro. What do you say when you're an apothecary and somebody asks you a question that's super simple and everyone should have known that answer? Yeah, bro. Pass the yeah, bro.
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process.
It's a numbing
However,
agent.
increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects.
Dang.
This
Anesthesia
thing
go
can
hard.
save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
He really did say I'm a healer, but I'm eating my lunch dinner. Woo, what are you eating for lunch or dinner? Elliot, quick, this will decide something for me. Do I go Nomad, Street Kid, or Corpo? For VTuber design? I feel like I need to know context. I'd say I would probably like the corporate fit a bit more, because that would be like suits and stuff, right? And then like Nomad would be more like, I guess, casual, and Street Kid would be like, I guess, with beanies, right? And like skateboards? Oh, game decision. Oh. I don't know, Corpo sounds fancy.
That may be so. But still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not
They're
a
teaming
feeble
up.
scholar,
Mutual enemy.
but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
He came here just to look at us train, and there are these two kids just roasting him.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this.
They're just haters.
Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other
Why is he
lying
asking us
down
the train
is
question?
honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death
He opened
hinge on
his
a singular moment,
eyes.
every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
I feel like bro went through something.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiao Cho. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies.
Part
Why
of
do
the
we have to swing
experience.
swords in a ring just to please an audience?
Oh, from your character's background. It's a Cyberpunk 2077 starter origin. Even without the context, I want to experience. I'm all about Corpo. Ooh, seems boring me, Street Kid or Nomad? Oh, well, I've tried answering and then you were like, nah, so I won't answer. Staying alive, staying alive. Or go with whatever your heart wants you to go with. Go with your first choice. Usually your first choice is the best choice.
And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring, is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The War Dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity.
Ooh, field trip.
Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the War Dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
I wonder if we get to board it too, or just look at it from afar. Shinken and Nomad feel about Tide. You know what? Heads or tails? Ooh, I usually guess heads. Magically falls on the edge. Oh, you gotta go with both now. You're both a street kid and a nomad. Oh my gosh, you're a nomad turned street kid. Because you saw somebody breakdance for the first time when you were roaming the streets of a city, and then your life trajectory changed forever.
Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent...
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Oh, I guess they're just going to Stargazer Novalia. Maybe they're still growing the ship?
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
Hi, this exhibit is currently closed.
What's up, Mr. Jiao Cho?
No, it's nothing.
Kinda sus, man.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the War Dance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the War Dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos.
The backdrops on this quest are so pretty.
Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard.
He's not like other girls.
Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared.
Built different.
Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent.
Oh no.
And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiao Cho meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again.
That's rough.
I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the general's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights.
Bro's having midlife crisis.
While the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason.
I hope he can find his reason when he fights again. Maybe this event is what he needs.
But after talking with you, Mr. Jiao Chou, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward.
You can do it, Yanqing. I believe in you.
That's why I wield my sword.
Yes. Find your reason.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
He talks like he's so old. How old do we think Jiao Chou is?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
She's like, excuse me? Looks like I'm going nomad. I got 2 heads in a row. Ooh, have fun! I think you enjoy Hogwarts Legacy Road. Ooh, have you played it? Do you like it? Careful, Yanqing. Self-pity and humility are very different things. I feel like he had a little bit of a crisis there where he didn't really know what the motivation was for his swordplay anymore. I'm glad he was able to find his reason.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host
She's
or
like,
something.
why am I getting interrogated right now?
Need I repeat myself
He's not
again?
just a healer.
I'm a healer.
Suspicious.
I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
She's like,
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and
that
confused.
is true.
I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What
He's so
happened, Mr. Jiao Chou?
suspicious. I can't help but feel like something's up with him. I'm a healer, Joseph has the Hilary character. Shenanigans!
Oh,
Life and death
nothing.
are 2 sides of the same
I was
coin.
just reminded of some old friends and old tales.
He's like such an old guy. He's like, oh, you guys wouldn't understand. Back in my day, I too was free-spirited until I lost everyone I knew and cared about. That's when I realized life and death are just fleeting concepts in the world. I live for the present.
Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
Time to sleep early and attend the competition. Hello, Sin. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. Let me do a shout out for you. Here we go. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by today, and thank you so much for the hydrate and stretch. I sip. And I stretch.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams.
What about
hard
mine,
too, you know.
reporter?
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties.
It sounds
The
so
tasks
old.
entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves.
Ah, young people with their young dreams. Unfortunately, I am bound by my 9-to-5 job.
By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
I don't like that question. Is he trying to scope out the security in the area?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
But the way we just trusted him and brought him here.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
I don't trust this guy. Sounds very suspicious.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
I wonder if he only asked, like, Yan Qing and Yan Li because they have something to do with, like, the law. He's trying to scope out more intel.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
Oh?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right. I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Time to leave the area.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
Oh?
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
Was he the one that dressed up as that monster?
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance.
How's that? Who's there?
Ooh, it's the General's apprentice. You're in trouble.
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
I'll take the little ones away right now. Sorry, my responsibility as a chaperone.
I'll take the little ones away right now.
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take you there.
Ooh, I think he knows.
Shuha!
Trying to lower
You
the
should've let
guard.
me. The overhaul is done, and everything looks good. we should leave.
Oh. He's watching.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yenching?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhorn Plains.
The way she mocks him.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, they're plotting something.
Anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
Oh, so he was trying to tip us off about
Knew
it.
that from the beginning.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanxing?
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yenching at all. That's really weird.
What? Is he famous on the Wafu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason
Yeah,
for the
why would they
overhaul seems
socialize?
legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act.
Guess we can't conserve our energy today.
Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Yeah, we're just going to Everhorn Plains.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
Ooh. Oh, we have objectives. Use a clear photo of the evidence using for zoom.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
That's not nice.
Cut the theatrics, Screwlock. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue. But they seem to be moving those crates.
Hiding.
I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Gotta sneak around. Gotta find a good box. Taking advantage of the temporary absence of the group, you cautiously approach a crate and crawl inside.
Ugh, so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
You hear footsteps pacing back and forth beside the crate. If someone were to open the crate at that moment, they would certainly catch you in your ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. The floating mechanism at the bottom of the crate is activated. You feel it. You feel it begins to drift slowly forward. After what feels like an entire Amber era of holding breath in silence, you hear the sound of the crate touching down.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Oh, when he means lovely beast, he means the people. Maybe they're different species.
Don't be so paranoid.
Departing footsteps sound like a signal, prompting you to breathe a sigh of relief.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Oh, gotta be careful.
Tread softly. Breathe quietly. And make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity. Did he spot us? Quickly, hide! Watch out! They're on high alert!
Ran out there too quick. Didn't want to lose them.
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here!
Oh my gosh, they're running!
I'm coming!
Zuhar.
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Quickly! What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Emily, good night, Akira, TK, and Elsa. Good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today. Bye, TK, Elsa, sleep well, good night, and thank you so much for stopping by today.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Watch with our camera. Using 3 times zoom. Here we go. Oh. Oh, the minute.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there? It's those brats! I told you to get
forgot
rid
to turn
but
off
you
the
didn't
shutter
listen, you
noise.
idiot! Wipe them all out!
They transformed.
Borison?
Adusa! Die, you lowly beast!
Better cut our losses.
Oh, ow, they get heavy.
Let's cool. Can you find the answer?
Heaven's surge. Rise! Awaken through blood scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Nice.
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borison, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
Borison have infiltrated the Shinzo. How did they disguise themselves?
What kind of trick did they use? When we were tracking them earlier, they looked just like normal Sanjo Foxians.
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians.
Dang.
They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights?
Oh no, how are you gonna know who's bad and who's good now? We gotta play Among Us.
Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues.
I saw him at Stargazer Navolia. I think he's this.
Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
Oh? What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago when we were transporting the Borison prisoners.
Oh, it was that guy! He did seem a
They can
bit
forge
sus.
official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion. Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There's more of them.
There are more Borison hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Gotta tell Jingyan. Turning the Trailblazer's POV. Everyone's suspicious. I can't trust anyone anymore.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaocheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
That's the guy. The guy TM, the High Elder. This is so cool though! Like, March is off like training on her own arc, and it's just us having a nice little date at the at the Seat of Divine Foresight with Dunhawk.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Yeah, we're here to answer your questions as witnesses. General Jing Yuan didn't tell us about your intentions at all. We're here about the Ambrosia Arbor's resurrection, no?
Straight to the point. I like it. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
That is true.
And all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go.
That's why she's suspicious.
While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you.
Ooh, we gotta recount the story! Do we remember what happened?
Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts. So please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
Ooh, he's saying maybe you have some biases already. Been looking for information to prove, though?
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Ooh,
the Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation.
Half 'cause my mom!
So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Well, it comes down to the Stellaron. We're the good guys. Raise our suspicion about your relationship with Stellaron hunters. Talk about Elio's prophecy. Ooh, this is hard. We're the good guys doesn't give her anything to work with. It's just like an opinion, and we shouldn't raise her suspicion about our relationship with the Stellaron hunters. I would say the Stellaron, because if we talk too much about Elio's prophecy, then she might be suspicious. Like, why are you buying into Elio's prophecy so much?
Apart from the Lafu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Lafu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The reports suggest that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor.
I'm trying to remember the story. It's been a while.
But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
How did she? Oh, it's been a while. Don Shu. How did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor? Oh, I don't remember. I think it was something with the Preceptors. The Preceptors had like beef against Invivator Lunae, I think. But then I think they also wanted him to become the High Elder again? I personally met Don Shu doesn't really tell her anything.
The answer seems rather simple, doesn't it?
Ah!
The Preceptors of the Luofu abandoned their duty to guard the Ambrosial Arbor and colluded with the disciples of Sanctus
The
Medicus.
answer wasn't simple, that was a weak point. Oof.
That's a possibility. But there's another scenario to consider. General Jing Yuan brought back Mr. Don Hung, who had been in exile for a long time. As a result, Don Hung parted the seas, eventually leading to the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor.
I never intended to trespass on the Xianzhou ship, but...
If you had no intention to trespass, then why did you return to the Xianzhou ship before your exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I had to act brazenly. I alone bear the blame.
Aw, we made it hard for him. Darn.
Please don't worry, Mr. Don Hung. If someone must be held accountable, it won't fall solely on your shoulders.
No, we don't want to.
According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy.
I might lose this one.
She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Pushwan, the Master Diviner, witnessed everything beforehand. Antilia is a Heliobus, who was eager to obtain the power of the Ambrosia Arbor. How she just... I don't know how much credibility we would have if we mentioned Fushuan here. I don't remember how the story went really well. Because Pantilia was eager to obtain the power of the Ambrosia Arbor. That's like a statement, but that doesn't really answer her question about how it's like too convenient. Was she a Heliobus? If she was a Heliobus, then it's easier for her to just disappear. I don't remember if she was. Oh! I didn't see this before. Skip this round of negotiations. Return to the previous round,
Could you please give us another chance? I'd like to answer that question again.
No problem. But remember that a debate is like a duel. The more you hesitate, the farther you are from victory.
How did she manage to bypass the video hard guards? I really don't think mentioning that you personally know Don Shu would help though, unless there's more lore we have.
If the Luofu hadn't exiled Don,
Oh no!
leaving the Videodora with no leader, they wouldn't have fallen into chaos. and there wouldn't have been the opportunity to bring the Stellaron to the roots of the Arbor unnoticed.
Oh gosh, that was a bad one. Maybe it was the Donshu one.
Imbibitor Lune was exiled due to his own crimes. Now, Don Hung, as his reincarnation, is free from his sins. However, why did he risk trespassing on the Xianzhou Luofu before his exile was lifted?
Dang, all these answers just incriminate him.
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I acted brazenly. I admit I was reckless at the time, but
he returned despite everything. Now, let's consider the outcome. The Arbor was resurrected, and the Luofu required a High Elder to repair the seal and suppress the plague mark. It's hard not to think about the stakes involved, right?
Darn, we're making it hard for
According to the report, Lord Ravager, she disguised herself as...
Could you please give us another...
No problem.
I'm just failing that one question.
I personally met Don
Oh,
Shu.
really? That's a good response.
Her closest friend was killed during the war on the Fanghu, and she harbored deep hatred towards
Oh,
the
I
hunt.
guess it does if you elaborate.
So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
Revenge is also a form of the hunt. However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge waterscape, which was guarded by the Videodora.
That's true. I kind of thought that answer wasn't strong enough.
well, you should ask Don Shu herself for the answer.
Unfortunately, Don Shu is dead, and even her corpse has crumbled into ash. That's one less clue we can pursue. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace.
Gotta really
later
think
on.
about this question.
It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
It's a heliobus. See, if I say Fu Xuan, the Master Diviner, witnessed everything, that gives a little bit of credibility because it's Fu Xuan. But then she could also say, well, maybe Fu Xuan was in cahoots with you guys. I don't think saying Fantilia was eager to obtain the power of the Ambrosia Arbor. Would it? She disappeared later. Don't remember if Fantilia really is a heliobus. No, she was like... The form of Fantilia wasn't the actual Fantilia, I think. It was like... Yeah, it wasn't like the real Fantilia we faced, but I think it was like a mirage or something? Huh. Gosh, I really don't remember. This is rough. Really trying to recall what happened. It's been a while. Because this one doesn't really tell you anything. But I mean, if you elaborate upon it, maybe.
I was there, fighting Fantilia alongside General Jin Yuan,
Yes.
but she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained an almost indestructible physical form. Perhaps that was her intention all along.
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood body to live in. Interesting. That's quite a new perspective.
Ooh, I guess that worked out.
Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jin Yuan.
She wants his testimony too.
First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Luofu. yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty.
Oof.
Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Dang.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
Oh, maybe she's like, no, I think you did the right thing. I just can't say.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it. But in the end, the Lawfu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities.
Ooh.
The Lawfu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
What happened recently?
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
Everyone's just attacking
The
them.
scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that
Oh, yeah, the
Borison are making
Borison.
trouble again. The Borison packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
I think those are the ones plotting things on the
An
Lawfu.
entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borison.
Oh?
It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borison believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
Ventilia's causing problems again, but somewhere else. I can't believe it's Saturday already. Oh my gosh, I can't word today. Hello, can't believe it's Saturday again already. Might be back later, we'll see how fun. Oh, hello, Bacon, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you? Thank you. I'll see you soon.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Lawfu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling prison.
We're going to the Shackling prison! Dad Hung Lore? Are we going to jail?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Dang, we're making him go back. Must be hard. He was trapped there for so many years. And he was like literally born in there. Don't hung avert your eyes. I'll take care of it for you.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests,
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Wonder if they found out the whole thing with the Borson and the Foxians there too.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borson, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borson suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
I hope he doesn't escape during that.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Guess we're exploring the shackling prison now. Guishao gives you a once-over, and despite lacking any apparent reason, you feel scrutinized, as if she were sizing up an opponent.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
Do I? Do I? I don't know.
The Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future. Do you believe in its prophecies?
I understand.
Dang, ask her the real questions here.
While words can be deceiving, your gaze, your breathing, and your scent, they reveal more than your words do. I trust my intuition more than any words.
To talk this out,